Hi, Isabella. It's good to see you today. Before we begin, I just want to thank you for coming in and being open to talk about how things have been going for you lately. Our sessions today will focus on helping you plan ahead for any moments of crisis, or emotional overwhelm. We'll talk about your current mental state, check in about any safety concerns, and come up with a plan together to help you feel more supported and safe. Does that sound okay?
Yeah, that sounds good. Thank you.
Okay. So before we begin the crisis plan, I want to check in on you, see how you've been feeling mentally, physically, and emotionally. Can you tell me how your week has been?
Um, Honestly, it's been very stressful. Work is really overwhelming, and I feel like I'm failing as a mom. As you can hear, the baby in the background.
Thank you for sharing that. I can hear that you're carrying a lot right now. I noticed you're fidgeting a bit. Do you feel anxious as you were talking?
Um, yeah, I do. I've been getting I've been getting that a lot lately. My heart races and my chest feels tight.
That makes sense. It sounds like your body is reacting to the stress. Are you sleeping or eating okay?
Not really. I either can't sleep or I crash because I'm exhausted. So,
Okay, thanks. What about your ability to focus at work or with your kids?
uh honestly, it's hard to concentrate. I try, but my mind just races all the time.
Okay, that helps me understand where you're at. Just from this check-in, I can see that you're oriented to time and place. Your thoughts are logical and you're aware of what's going on, which is all strengths, even when you're feeling overwhelmed. I want to ask you a few questions that I ask all clients when we're building a safety plan. These are about thoughts of self-harm or suicide. Just answer honestly. There's no judgment at all. Have you ever felt you wish you could just go to sleep and not wake up?
I've had moments where I just wanted everything to stop, but not really that I wanted to die.
Thank you for being honest. Have you had any thoughts about harming yourself or ending your life?
No, not like that. I wouldn't do that. I have my kids to think about.
Okay, that's an important protective factor. Have you ever thought about how you might hurt yourself even if you didn't plan to?
No, I've never thought about it.
Okay. Have you ever tried or done anything in the past to harm yourself?
Absolutely not. Never.
Thank you. From what you're telling me, I'm not hearing any immediate risk of suicide, which is a good sign. But I still want us to build a safety plan today so that if things ever get worse, you already know what to do and who to call. Sound good?
Yes, I would feel better having a plan.
Great. Let's start with some of the warning signs. When things are starting to get really hard, what do you notice in your body or mood?
My chest tightens. I get really bad headaches, and I stop talking to people. I get really irritable with my kids as well.
Okay. And when you feel those things, what helps you feel a little bit better?
Going for a walk. Sometimes just stepping outside helps. Music too, or also journaling.
Those are great tools. What about self-talk? Do you have any affirmations or phrases you use to ground yourself?
Sometimes I tell myself I'm doing my best or this will pass.
Perfect. Let's write those down. Now, who can reach you out to who can you reach out to if those things start to spiral?
My friend Maria, she's always there for me and maybe a coworker I trust.
Great. Just in case you need professional support, remember, I'm here and you can always call 988 for crisis support or 911 if it's an emergency. Where do you feel physically safe if you need a space?
Honestly, the library. It's quiet and calm there. Or sometimes I just sit in my car and take breaths and just breathe.
That works too. And are there any means that we should talk about removing or locking up when you're overwhelmed, like medication or anything else?
No weapons or anything. I keep my meds in the cabinet out of reach.
Okay, excellent. You're already taking the safety precautions. So to wrap up the plan, you'll use coping tools, reach out to your friend like what was her name again?
Maria.
Moria, and call for help if things feel unsafe. Sound good?
Yes, that sounds like something I can follow.
You're doing a really brave thing by showing up and taking the time and talking this through, Isabella. I can see how much you care about your children and how hard you're trying to stay strong. We'll continue to check in on your safety and update this plan as needed. You're not alone in this, okay?
Thank you so much. I really appreciate you helping me with this.
You're very welcome. I'll send a copy of this plan to you and then we'll talk again soon. All right.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Thank you.